Hello YouTube, it's Chrissy at Hostedbykrssie. Today I wanted to share some items with you that I picked up during a recent trip to HomeGoods. I do have just a few items, and I did make just a couple stops. At the end of the video, I'll give you some ideas of presentation as far as what you can do with items similar to those that I've purchased. Let's go ahead and get started. I picked up a cake plate. And I know I've shown a few cake plates on previous videos. This was probably one of the last few that I'll pick up. This one was originally $14.99. I did pick it up for $7, so it was a great deal. And I love the height of it. I can actually put the little mini cupcake plates underneath it because it does sit up so high. And I have some that I purchased at Target in the dollar spot. So keep an eye out for those, and that's one idea that you can use this taller cake plate for. And this one also, because it's so tall, it could be used for display as well. We are tea drinkers, coffee drinkers, cocoa drinkers in our home. So I did pick up some gold demi-tasse spoons. I do have a set of them in silver, and I wanted a set of gold just to expand my serveware in the gold tones. And as you can see, the handle on each of these spoons has a little different variation, so they're not all identical. They're by Grace's Teaware, and these were purchased for $9.99. I thought they were beautiful. Even the packaging is beautiful. I purchased a Ray Dunn Mr. mug. I do have the Mrs. mug, and my husband doesn't usually comment on things like this, but when he saw mine, he said, well, ask me where his was. This one had a tiny chip on the bottom. I've been looking everywhere for it, and when I talked to the manager at HomeGoods, she graciously discounted it for me, so I ended up getting it for $3. You can't even notice the tiny chip on the very bottom of the base. But again, this was just so that my husband's not continuously jealous, and I think it'll be a nice accompaniment with the one that I have. Also, to expand serveware, I do have just a little bit of black and white serveware, and I'm trying to expand that collection. I picked up this serving platter, regularly $14.99. It was $7 at HomeGoods as well, and as you can see, it's pretty large. And it is quite heavy as well. It does have the gold trim around the edging, and then the black and white checked design. Thought that was very pretty and versatile as well. I picked up this teardrop shaped clear glass vase. I just wanted to pick up something that would be a little bit different than the clear floral vases that I have. I do use fresh and faux florals in my home. And I thought this one would be nice to use on a larger table versus a lot of the smaller clear vases that I have. This one was $6.50, regularly $12.99. And it is a really good size, as you can see here. Also, to go with our hot beverages, I picked up some honey spoons. These are $3.99. I've never tried this brand before. It's Tupelo honey spoons. It's not a flavored honey. I've never tried that brand or type of honey before. Basically what you do with these is put them in a hot beverage, and as you stir the spoon around, the honey melts into the beverage, and as you can see, the actual spoon is made of honey, and the tip of the spoon and the edge is it's like a little wooden dowel draped in honey at the end. So I'll have to give you some feedback on those. If we like them, I'm sure I'll purchase more of them. One more little cake plate that I utilized on my spring Easter tablescape. This one was actually a little bit more expensive than I would like to have spent on it, but I thought the color was so beautiful. It was $7.99. It has the scalloped edge. You can see the light spring green color on it. I just love the color and the little base that it sits on. And this worked out really well on my tablescape as well. So check out that video if you'd like to see that on display. I also picked up a cheese plate. It's actually heavy. It's a marble cheese plate with with wood on the edge. And it is pretty heavy. It is solid marble. And you can see the etching here has the cutout for the cloche. It did come with the accompanying cloche as well. I can actually use that cloche for other things. But this will come in very handy in the summer months when my husband and I sit outside. We like to sit out in the evening and enjoy our wine and cheese. And since this tray is marble, it will stay cold, helping to keep the cheese chilled. So that'll come in very handy, and it is another piece to expand my serveware as well. One quick stop at Big Lots, and I picked up this beautiful bouquet of peonies. They almost look real. They're so gorgeous. I love the vibrant pink color, and I just can't wait to put these on display. I do have another tablescape that will be coming your way that has many items in this color. So this is going to just look absolutely beautiful. These were $9.99, a little bit expensive, I know, for faux flowers, but if you keep them clean, I clean mine in the dishwasher, they will last basically until you throw them out or donate them or give them away. So they're just beautiful. And they did have several colors of these at Big Lots. One more stop to Kohl's. Yes, I've been busy. I picked up this bottle opener. It's actually from their fall line. It was regularly $14.99 and it was 70% off. So I got it for $4.49, and it has pine cone embellishment on it. And I do have some other pieces in barware that coordinate with this theme. And then the spreader knives, these were regularly $29.99, and I got these for $8.99. So I couldn't believe the deal on these. And these actually have the deer on the handle. So whenever you're out, just look for things that coordinate with what you already have so that you can expand what you have rather than starting over buying all new items. I also got these beverage charms, drink charms. They call them wine charms, but you can put them on any glass with a handle. You can put them on the bottom of a wine glass. And these are actually just in gold and silver tones, and there's one of the patterns in each of the tones. As you can see, these were regularly $19.99, and I picked them up at 90% off for $1.99, so I could not leave those behind. That's all I have to share with you in today's haul. If you like what you see, make sure you click the like button down below. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel as well. There's a red button right there on the screen. Make sure you click that button, and that's all you have to do. If you know of anyone who is interested in items such as those that I've shown, make sure you share the video. Feel free to do that as well. Stay tuned. I'll be revealing some uses for some of the items that I've shown to you today. This is one quick view of the peonies. I just placed them in a simple milk glass vase. And as you can see, they look very beautiful. They're very pretty for silk flowers. There's 3 or 4 different shades here. And also the demi-tasse spoon on the side of the saucer with the tea. And I'm utilizing the green cake plate for this example as a bit of a display on the countertop. This is the teardrop shaped glass vase that I showed you earlier. As you can see, it works out very nicely with the faux dogwood florals that I purchased at Pier 1 earlier this year. Thank you so much for watching today. I really hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. If you did like what you saw, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, click the red button down below, and that's all you have to do. If you have questions or would like to leave feedback for future content, make sure you leave me comments as well. Also, if you have comments or questions on the examples presented to you for use of some of the items that I presented earlier, make sure you leave that information as well. Thank you so much for taking time out today to watch. Bye!